What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube?
Hey guys.
Welcome back to another episode. So, I feel like, or it's not that I truly feel it, but I've been seeing some of the comments, and it may seem like we've been leaning a little bit as far as the bias goes with this election. So I want to just kind of like give a little spotlight on Kamala. Let's just give her a little bit of a platform over here, just to let y'all know, like I ain't trying to sway or nothing. It's just a lot of the rhetoric and comments that we have put out so far have just been about a lot of Trump's policies, just because that's just what's been on the table. Kamala talks less. You know what I mean? That's just a simple fact. So I just want to, give her a little spotlight, like I said, just to, kind of correct that bias, if you will. So let's get into this. We got news about Kamala. This is her first priority as president.
I dare you to let me build you a completely
I'm sorry, y'all gotta help me pay for that
e-commerce
YouTube Red, so
store.
you ain't gotta deal with the ads.
Just 9 days until Election Day. No time to lose in a
This
presidential
CBS, so
race
this is
where every
left-leaning.
vote counts. Nora O'Donnell is on the campaign trail with candidate Kamala Harris.
I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother.
She didn't want to be there, but
I'm crying.
Beyonce's song, Freedom, has become Kamala Harris's anthem. And that was the message
Donald Trump won't let anyone see his medical records. And on the other hand, they want to get their hands on your medical records. Simply put, they are out of their mind.
We traveled with the vice president over 2 days for a rare behind-the-scenes look on Air Force Two and the battleground state of Michigan.
I gotta ask myself, well, why on earth is this race even close? I lay awake at night wondering what in the world is going on.
I mean, that's kind of a stupid question. It's against a guy that's already won before. Who's calling me right now? Man, stop calling me right now. And we're in the middle of a video. It's still recording? Yeah, it's still recording. Yeah, but no, that's a stupid question. Trump's already won before. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're against a guy that just don't know what he doing, ain't been here before, don't know have no fans. It's like, nah, he's a one-time champ already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Where Michelle Obama campaigned with Kamala Harris for the first time,
56.
challenging men to see women's health care as a life or death matter.
If we don't get this election right, your wife, your daughter, your mother, we as women will become collateral damage to your rage.
I pledge to you, when Congress passes a bill to restore reproductive freedom nationwide, as President of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law.
And you have been clear.
Hold on. I want to take this opportunity to talk to the women out there. Before, if you still haven't voted yet, I just want to let you know, okay, yes, I understand your plight for wanting to go and give Kamala the power to help your decision get to where you want it. You dig what I'm saying? The problem that I want to present to you is that you're giving that power to the federal government, not to just Kamala. So somebody else that's going to be in Kamala's seat in 4 or 8 years could just change it and make it different so you don't like it, like how it was before. So just saying, right now, you could at least either move to a different state, because moving to a different country is hard. Moving to a different state is a lot easier. Putting that out there.
Priority. But what you have not been clear on is what that bill would look like. You've talked about restoring Roe versus
But I am
Wade.
very clear.
But you've not said what restrictions you would support.
Let's put back in place Roe versus Wade. This was not an issue. When Roe versus Wade was intact for 50 years, half a century, Women, together with their physicians, were here at a medical office talking with physicians. Women in consultation, if they chose, with their priest, their pastor, their rabbi, their imam.
So you do support restrictions after viability?
I support Roe versus Wade being put back into law by Congress and to restore the fundamental right of women to make decisions about their own body. It is that basic.
But you know, there are restrictions. With Roe versus Wade, there were restrictions after viability.
We would not be debating this if Donald Trump had not hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And what we have seen, as demonstrated last night and every day these last 2 years, is extraordinary harm that has occurred in America, where women have died because of Trump abortion bans, where women who have survived rape and girls' incest, and no exception for someone whose body has been violated to make a decision about what happens to their body next.
What states have
we
done
have seen
that? What states have done that?
States have
that
done.
are like that. What she just said, like the women have to suffer from.
Let's see. Let's look it up real quick. Which states do women what?
Do women
Like a woman prosecuted?
yeah.
Prosecuted for abortion. 14 states have banned abortion and women can be prosecuted for pregnancy-related conduct in many states. Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina. It's after 12. It's after 12 weeks. North Dakota has a total ban. Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas. The only one I see that bans it outright, I think, is North Dakota. Everybody else just has time limits on the ban. So in essence, Roe v. Wade was protecting women from aborting.
In Alabama, that's one of the most cases of pregnancy-related charges. Hold on, I'm still looking.
Roe v. Wade, just to give some clarity, was making it so across the board
In North Dakota,
you could get abortions after a certain point. But that certain point is being argued. You dig what I'm saying? Like that certain point of fetal viability was being argued so much that, like, you dig what I'm saying? They're like, you know what? Forget arguing it, since there's a whole bunch of different time frames that y'all want. Just give it to each state and y'all decide in each state. I mean, like, I personally agree with like 12 weeks. I think 12 15ish weeks is a good zone. So me personally, I would stay in North Carolina. You know, if I was a woman in you know what I mean, like.
yeah, 'cause you're already out of your first trimester by like 14 weeks.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, move. That's why I just say move, because I don't want to give more power to the federal government. Because like I said, somebody else could be in power and just change it with the stroke of a pen and enough votes in Congress. You dig what I'm saying? Like, she just told you how she gonna help you, and I'm telling you how that exact sequence of events could be used to hurt y'all. You dig what I'm saying?
At the same time,
Yeah,
like,
so
it's a
like,
lose-lose situation with this whole thing.
yeah, like I just think it's easier for Americans if we have it with the states having the power, because there is enough states that will allow you to have an abortion within a reasonable damn time frame. Like, and that's just true. That's just a true statement. Yes, it's hard to move, but it's a lot harder to move to a different country if they change it down the line. You dig what I'm saying? So don't set yourselves up for failure.
women who are experiencing a miscarriage around a pregnancy they prayed for, and being denied health care because doctors are afraid they're going to go to prison, and those women developing sepsis. We have seen extraordinary harm and pain and suffering happen because of what Donald Trump did in intending and effectuating an overturning of Roe v. Wade. Yes, my first priority is to put back in place those protections and to stop this pain and to stop this injustice that is happening around our country.
So then why not say what restrictions you would support as part of that?
I've told you. Let's put back in place Roe v. Wade.
And when you argue,
but that's not answering the question.
She's answering it though. No, okay, we have to take her for her word though. Her word is saying that she's gonna put back in exactly what Roe v. Wade was, which makes it across the board like 12 weeks, right?
Isn't that what Roe v. Wade was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What was Roe v. Wade?
So let's get exactly. You say verbatim, so we don't tell y'all no lies. You dig what I'm saying? But she said she's gonna put Roe v. Wade back in place exactly how it was. Let's see exactly what that means. Make sure. You know what I'm saying when you're saying nothing.
So basically, in the first trimester, the states that couldn't regulate the abortion procedures. Second trimester, the state could regulate abortion procedures to protect the health of the pregnant person and could not prohibit them in the third trimester. Well, yeah, that's they're basically saying in the case that your child is stillborn or something like that.
So okay, so basically with Roe v. Wade, you can do so it's opening the door to do abortions later in. Because you can do them in the second trimester with Roe v. Wade.
The only difference is now they're trying to make it without Roe v. Wade. They're trying to make it so that
you nip that shit in the bud early.
Yeah, but if your child is stillborn and you still have to push that child out, they're trying to make.
Well, yeah, that's a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a problem.
Okay, so we're just going back to a problem because what Kamala should be saying, I wish she would say is, okay, no, we're gonna edit Roe v. Wade so we can bust down that term time, but have exceptions for things like stillbirths and woo-wop. Because me personally, I just don't agree with having like second trimester abortions. When the ain't nothing wrong and nothing, you know what I'm saying, and you've known, you know what I mean, you usually know by second trimester, at least third week of the second trimester, you know what I mean, you ain't had a period for a while, you know what I mean, a while, even if you're irregular, it's been a while, you know what I mean, you've probably felt a little symptom here and there, and I know that there's rare cases where women don't feel nothing. I'm not saying that there's not, but as far as majority's sake, I feel like we shouldn't be going that deep into the trimester. That's you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a guy, and it's not my body, but I feel like we're all human, and that's just my human opinion on the thing. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying this to give clarity to what's going on. I know, a lot of people have opinions on everything, but still may not have the full context of everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all I'm just providing.
If elected, would put forward a national abortion ban.
Just read Project 2020.
The former president said that's not true.
He says everything. Come on, are we really taking his word for it? He said that women should be punished. He has been all over the place on this. But I'm too busy watching what he's doing to see what he has said.
What if I told you that you could block all ads or get paid to see them? My name's Brandon Moore. I'm an engineer here at Pi, and
Harris is on the trail in Pennsylvania today, and she plans to make a major address this coming Tuesday.
1 week before Election Day, you will be in Washington, not in a battleground state, to give a major speech at the same place that Donald Trump did on January 6th. Why?
So I would and do think about that place more in the context of what will be behind me, which is the White House. And I'm doing it there because I think it is very important for the American people to see and think about who will be occupying that space on January 20th. And the reality of it is that most Americans can visualize the Oval Office. We've seen it on television. And this is a real scenario. It's either going to be Donald Trump or it's going to be me, sitting behind the Resolute desk in the Oval Office.
With 9 days left to go,
She been
the
sitting
vice
behind that
president
desk,
tells
girl.
us
She playing.
there's no doubt about what her closing arguments will be.
His first priority is going to be people like him, not people like the people who are watching this right now, people who work hard, seniors, for example, who are depending on that Social Security check as the
Trump
only
is a
source of their
senior.
income.
That nigga
when
80
Donald
years
Trump
old.
is-
When did the Social Security checks get cut again? Let's look that up real quick. Cause didn't that happen while she was running the shit?
I thought so. I thought this. I mean, let's look. Not my girl fact checking Kamala. She's like, hold on.
No, cause that, as far as what I can remember when I heard about it, they was in office already. The clock is ticking. That didn't answer my question. They're saying by 2033 that shit gonna be gone.
Oh yeah. We've been knowing
fuck?
Social Security about to run out. I don't even know why they even trying to talk about Social Security is about to run out, y'all. It's like, oh, they gonna still be taking Social Security tax, and it's gonna be like, we ain't got no Social Security for y'all. Real shit.
is saying we should raise the age of Social
Google it. Hey,
Security.
look, y'all think I'm lying? Google it right now. Look up. When is Social Security gonna run out? I ain't even gonna tell y'all. Go ahead, Google it right now. Pause this video and Google it right now, and then press play. You'll be like, oh,
What the fuck?
70 before you're eligible.
But he says he's going to cut taxes on their benefits.
He has been consistent. And again, Google Project 2025 about what he thinks about Social Security. And
Yeah, if you Google Project 2025, it's going to tell you that the Heritage Foundation wrote it. And the Heritage Foundation now supports Kamala Harris. The Heritage Foundation wrote Project 2025. Yes, there's some people on his, like, that was on his cabinet that helped draft it for sure, like, but they're not anymore, and they support Kamala. So that should tell you something. I don't know why she keep mentioning Project 2025 after the American Heritage Foundation came out supporting her. Like, that's like a red flag, a big red flag. I'm sorry.
why
Google,
he
don't hate
thinks
me,
it is
please.
nothing that
Algorithm,
should
don't
be
hate me.
supported. What he has, his intentions to cut Medicare and Medicare benefits, his intention, look again at Project 2025, to repeal the $35 a month cap on insulin that we have put in place.
You know that Donald Trump has disavowed Project 2025. He says that is not his campaign plan.
As you know, I am a former prosecutor. His DNA is all over it. All over it. His running mate wrote the foreword to the book of the author of Project 2025. I believe Donald Trump's name appears at least 300 times in Project 2025, and it is a blueprint, a detailed blueprint that is about the danger and the detail of what Donald Trump and his allies plan if he is in the White House again.
Well, that's Kamala's spotlight. I tried to give Kamala a spotlight, and she spent the whole time talking about darn Trump. Like, listen, she shoots herself in the foot, man. I swear. When they told us that she was gonna be on the ticket, because we remember, we're supposed to tell them, because we're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, like, the primaries, they're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, like, you're supposed to fight for the spot. She didn't fight for it. They just put her there. When they put her there, I was like, oh, cool. That'll be so awesome. Like, I really hope that she comes with some good rhetoric, some great policies, and it's really just been a little bit underwhelming. A little bit just underwhelming. I wish she brought a little bit more to the table outside of, like, being a regurgitation of Obama and Biden, but, like, seems to be
Regurgitation is weird ass fucking word.
it seems to be exactly what it is. You know, we are here from a bird's perch, just watching, seeing how everything plays out, and we're gonna help y'all move accordingly. Regardless of who wins, we gonna win. You dig what I'm saying? Cause we know how to move accordingly when it comes to these markets getting shifty depending on who's gonna take the seat. So stay tuned. We're gonna be dropping a little bit more videos than usual the next couple of days leading up to the election. We're gonna stream on election night. We're streaming from 6 p.m. all the way to like 3 in the morning. Like we're streaming the whole event. There's gonna be a bunch of other live streams going on. We're gonna tap into some other live streams, a whole bunch of content and rhetoric going on during that night. So make sure y'all mark your calendar and have all your snacks and woo dads ready to chill, because election night gonna be a whole movie. All right, I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye, guys.